Politically, American voters are divided roughly into thirds. 29% of Americans identify as Republicans, 31% as Democrats, and 38% as independents. Yet the vast majority of corporate funding goes to the right, and not just to reasonable fiscal conservatives. As reported by Popular Information, over the last decade, public corporations have given Republicans at the state level a financial advantage that exceeds $200 million. Specifically, the three biggest Republican groups, RGA, RSLC, RAGA, have raised $1.05 billion over the last decade, considerably more than the $632 million that their Democratic counterparts, DGA, DLCC, DAGA, raised over the same time period. Of course, the motivations for corporate political spending can vary corporation to corporation and CEO to CEO. Just because customers are left-leaning does not mean that the corporation that profits off of them are too. Regularly, corporate leaders hold their typical customer in contempt, much like the former owner of the grocery store Whole Foods. Before Amazon purchased Whole Foods, it had two seemingly contradictory reputations. It catered to left-leaning customers, while it was owned by a man who fundamentally disagreed with the politics of his own customer base. As the New York Post once described him, Whole Foods founder John Mackey is a well-known libertarian who is outspoken in defending free markets and capitalism. Among CEOs, Mackey's spending is relatively modest, but he did have the ability to write big checks, such as the one for $225,000 that he gave the Concerned American Voters Super PAC during the 2016 election to support Rand Paul's short-lived presidential bid.